Ladies and gentlemen,
And
welcome here to the first tournament we have hosted in 7 months, USA versus Canada. Again, if the engagement is good, you guys are going to be getting more of these. We could turn this into a series. We could turn this into a 4-game series, a 7-game series, however long you guys want it to be. We can turn it into this if the engagement is there. However, we need to go ahead and jump right into this. Wayne, you are, the one who brought up this tournament again for everybody last night. Once again, state the rules and regulations and all of the rosters one last time before we kick it off here.
I'll be doing that shortly in a tiny bit. As we get this entire thing set up, as everyone takes their mental preparations that they need before this game, stakes are at the highest they have ever been for these RHL players. This is defending their country's honor against their greatest rivals. We are seeing two absolutely amazing teams
Absolutely.
go head to head with each other.
I mean,
Canada versus USA.
we were thinking about this. We was talking about this in the GC, talking with Bods about this, about the rosters, and we think we have developed the best roster both of these teams have ever seen. I feel like this is going to just be just chef's kiss. You know what I mean? Just amazing. It's going to be absolutely incredible. Wayne, if you would like to go ahead and finish your thought.
I'm advertising this in the Discord right now. So if you can just take over.
Oh, yeah, sure. I have no problem doing that. As we're advertising this inside of our official RHL Discord, please do DM me or Wayne for the link to our Discord. You guys get all of the VODs saved there. If you guys ever want to go rewatch them, you guys can go watch them. This stream is also going to be posted inside of that official Discord. So if you guys ever want to go back and watch it, it is there. As I see Slappy Santa in in the Realistic Hockey League general chat, Ridge Network, go live. Ridge Network is here. Yes, it is live. Here as we bring you guys the best action. We are going to be going number one. As go ahead and take a look in off topic. Who do you hope to see winning this match? Canada or USA? This was made about an hour ago. Gleb says Canada, Aiden Lau says USA. Wayne, who do you think is going to come out on top of this one?
I mean, you can call me a bit biased, but as a member of the USA team, I don't believe it would be right if I didn't root for the red, white, and blue.
And I think I would be wrong
really,
as well to be like, oh, well, I have no skin in the game. Look, I'm an American, okay? I want to see America win this game. I'm going to call it unbiased, but do I want to see America win this game? Absolutely, 100% want to see the United States win this game. Now, there was a little bit of conflict with Vin earlier, but Vin has said that he is going to play. He has calmed down. He no longer seems to be butting heads with the bot
okay,
or
I'm
us here
ready.
on Ridge. Now, Wayne, if you would please take over, state the rules, regulations, and rosters one last time here for the
All
people.
right. Everyone, welcome to the second Ridge Rumble. The USA versus Canada in the national match. We have been long awaited for a Ridge event, and we are going with full force tonight. It will be USA versus Canada, the two premier countries in the RHL, facing off head-to-head in League Server 1 for the most valuable and most entertaining content and commentary you can see in the entire league. Everyone, welcome. Cheer on your teams in the Twitch chat. 11 people here with us. People are going to be joining in. We have just 20 minutes until face-off. Technically, forfeit time. They're definitely going to go to that.
Absolutely.
I believe so. Everyone needs as much warm-up as they can. We are in League Server 1. We are recommending that everyone watches through the stream. That would help as much as possible. We do love having people in the stream.
Here's Derek. Derek is already on the ice.
And Tornado. Definitely warming up here, boys. Everyone, I recommend you watch through the stream rather than through the actual game. As everyone piles in here, it is time to go through these rules and
19
regulations.
people already. Jesus
Let's
Christ.
chill out, Kia. Thank you to everyone who is tuning in here. We love you
appreciate it,
guys, and we are putting on a show. This is gonna be the best game we have commentated in possibly history.
Absolutely. I mean, I definitely expect coming into this game, I definitely do see this one going into overtime. Both of these teams have been absolutely incredible. And as well, we're not seeing the exact same squads as we seen in the last Canada-USA tournament. There's no Zini, there's no Vel, there's no AFOX. We are not seeing these same players. However, Captain Canada, aka Vidi, is definitely still going to be present. But let's take a look at Tornado. Tornado didn't have as much as an impact in the last tournament. Can he step it up here and take one home for his nation? Wayne, what do you think?
I think everyone is going to be performing at their absolute peaks. This is the premier game, what we have all been waiting for since the beginning of the season. Since we brought back Ridge, we have been waiting for this exact moment. Now, let's get straight into these. If you were here tonight, you do remember the rosters. We will be doing a quick rundown through them. For Canada, let's go through this Canada first, Kia. I want to get your digestion on this. Starting roster, Poop, Braden 5. Braden 5 is not showing, he told me. So the starting forward 2 for the Canadian roster is going to be Tornado. He is going to be starting and playing the entire game, mind you. Vidi as the captain, Captain Canada, and then Arnlid, Ski, and Parker PK. Tata, you want to suffer Braden? We've already done the rosters, so it's far too late for that. They've already been announced. Kia, what do you think about this Canada roster? Because their roster does look scary.
I think
it
that
really does.
I think that this Canada roster is probably the best that we've had ever. I feel like even with Zini on the blue line for the last one, these teams are not even remotely close. And I mean, you go ahead and you take a look at the season that Parker is having. Parker is having an absolutely incredible season. I mean, just recently he almost had a shutout. He was just one goal away from a shutout. He had a 960 in that game. Just before that, he had a 940, something around that. Absolutely incredible numbers as Canada finally has the goaltending that they've been needing. And we take a look at this USA roster. Aiden Lau, okay, absolutely incredible defenseman. He is leading the league in hits with around 200 now. Not even anybody is close to him. And you take a look at Derek, you take a look at Wayne. These players definitely can stand up against this Canada roster that does consist of Tornado, Parker, okay, Haven. These players are all absolutely incredible.
I mean, 100%. If there's any roster that has a chance at beating this Canada roster, it is, as you know, this USA team.
Absolutely. I think if there's anybody that can do it, it'd be this team, for sure. I don't know how anybody can disagree with that. I don't think anybody does disagree with that. You take a look at that roster, like I said, you have Derek, Wayne, okay, Aiden Lau on the back end, and in net, you know, you're looking at Vin, 3-time goalie of the year. And then behind him, you have Mr. Sticky Bandit, who's also really upped his game recently. These players, these teams, absolutely incredible. I mean, they are neck and neck. And you take a look at the veteran leadership that both of these teams have, Wayne and Bleb. Both of them ex-teammates as well. And both of them are veterans of the game. One of them has won some accolade, has not. We'll see if that affects how this game comes in as well.
I mean, 100%. I do have to go for a tiny bit. We do still have around 15 minutes for face-off, and you can see, with 15 minutes until face-off, you can still see everybody tuning in and warming up right now. Everyone has to be on the top of their game. I will be right back. I will be as quick as possible, and I will be here. So, Kia, please take it over for just a minute or so.
Absolutely, and this game is going to be held inside of Montreal. So these two teams, of course, Montreal not having the best season, but Montreal, luckily, is not Team Canada. If they was, that would be very disappointing. However, they are not. Parker says, let's go Canada. Forex Haven, he says, W Ridge Network, thank you, brother. I'm a really big fan of yours right now. Keep doing what you're doing. You are playing absolutely incredible. Haven says, WUSA, Butter, he's chanting America in the stands. These players, absolutely incredible. AK, can we make USA Columbus? Sure. It can be Columbus, yeah. 100% it can be Columbus. Go ahead and put your score predictions in the chat. I'll read them out. Tell you which ones I think is going to be the best prediction. And also tell me, is the audio good? Are we okay? 6-5, Canada in overtime. 5-3, Canada. Mega 4 Nations Killers, USA Dark Navy. 4-3, final overtime for America. Oh, man. Audio's good. Making in the 4 Nation Colors, USA Dark Navy and Canada Red. Okay. We have 16 concurrent viewers right now. We've gone no less than that. So we are doing absolutely incredible. Everybody who's just now tuning into the stream, put your predictions, your score predictions down here. Derek Swash, he's not as good as Tat. That is a big time implication that he's saying there. Saying, oh man, you know, Derek might not be as good as he is. We'll have to see today. I mean, these two teams, amazing. The nerves from last USA versus Canada game are coming back. Absolutely, I feel like they've done an excellent job at hyping this game up. I feel like the nerves and tensions are definitely high between the two teams. And, of course, for the people who are just now joining in, once again, put your score predictions in chat. I think that Tornado and Butter has the best score predictions. 100%. That is what I would love to see. I'm just happy to be bringing you guys some of the best commentary. The most premier commentary is Viddy. Is going to be helping us out on this. Rehost might happen. That's what it's looking like. Because, of course, if it's not Viddy's way, then it's no way. If it's not Viddy's way, it's no way. I mean, pretty much everybody who's playing, I really don't understand. Okay, whatever. Alright, everybody go to LS3. Everybody go to LS3. Even though the ping is entirely fair and balanced here, everyone is on high ping, which would probably make for a better game. I don't know why we're rehosting either. Who knows? I can shut that shit down if you guys don't want to rehost. If you guys don't want to rehost, go ahead and tell me, and I'll shut that shit down and bring it back to LS1. I think we'll make it a little more scoring. I'm going to guess it'll be 65 Canada or 65 USA even.
Okay, I am back.
We are currently rehosting to LS3 because Viddy is whining and bitching because he doesn't have low ping and everyone is on equal ping. So we are rehosting to LS3. If I choose not to, then we can just shut that shit down and bring it back to LS1 if we want.
We'll bring it to LS3.
Okay.
Everyone!
Well, I'm not rehosting again. Everybody here is on a little bit better ping.
Everyone put in your score predictions right now. We do have around 10 minutes until forfeit time.
20.
Everyone put in your score predictions, your MVP predictions. Overtime or regular time. Heck, double overtime even. We have good rosters. Anything can happen in this game.
I'm here for it.
Thank you, Legendary Axolotl, for following us. We do appreciate you guys tuning into the stream.
One person on good ping versus 95%. Okay, Viddy, you know that means that... Okay, Viddy is just not... Okay. Anyway, Viddy, thank you. for that. Thank you for your words. 4-6 Canada, says Parker. I'm going to guess 65. They're already complaining about the server. Worst Canada team of all time, says Patty Cake. I think that's ridiculous. But I think that's
What's
pretty...
happening with the USA team? Why is everyone on the bench?
What's going on?
Matty G's on first. No. Hello?
What are we doing?
I'm not sure what's happening.
This is why I don't understand whenever they don't give us staff perms.
I have no idea.
Parker in net. Thanks, Patty Cake. You haven't been paying any attention. All right, go ahead and tell Vin to wake up because we gotta get. Gotta get this fixed.
Everyone putting your score predictions now. People cheering on Canada. People cheering on USA. We are live. Just 9 minutes until the second Ridge Rumble.
Oh yeah.
I love that name.
We came up with that 5 minutes ago, and we have just.
Hey,
stuck
kick
with it.
Kevy out.
Ban
Vinny, if
Kevy.
you're turning in the stream, kick Kevy. Get Kevy out of here.
The fuck did Kevy do?
He's the one benching everyone.
Oh.
Because he's not on the roster.
Yeah. All right. Well. All right.
Yeah.
I went ahead and told him. All right. Well, there goes
Okay.
Kevy.
People are saying USA will win. It's really anyone's game. Really.
Viewers, this USA chants can be heard. Alrighty, the game hasn't even started yet.
The game hasn't started yet. We have 21 viewers. That is a new Ridge peak. We've only had 20 before. Thank you to all of you guys tuning in. Everyone is making sure numbers are great. Everyone is performing at their all-time peak for this.
Okay, I thought that was Vel for a moment. It's not Vel. I was about to say, why is Vel on the ice? It's not Vel. It's just Matty G trying to be Vel. We had like 60 at some point in RHL finals. No, we had like 70 to 80 for Serie A.
Yeah.
Which I don't think we'll ever touch that with the RHL, but eventually we're gonna try to like whenever there's a basketball league coming out, we'll probably try to do basketball as well. That'll probably be mostly.
But right now
anyway,
we do love providing premier commentary for you guys.
Absolutely.
And we will continue.
That's what we're here for. We'll never stop doing this for the foreseeable future until it's, my time to go.
Until the old man decides, until he lets the old man in.
Yeah, until
we will be providing.
I'll be 90 years old.
We will be providing the top commentary. All right, boys.
Until the
Let's
fat
get the
lady
show on
starts
the road.
singing.
7 minutes till face off. Everyone, get the hell up out your seats. USA versus Canada. Everyone, cheer on your team in the chats. Who you believe is going to win?
I'm so hyped up for this shit, man. I know it doesn't sound like it, but I really am. I want to see an overtime. Graphics are really bad. Well, you can go ahead and kiss and suck on my cock because I'm on
if your
full
graphics are bad, you can go into the stream settings and turn up your quality to source. It's not, a lot of the time it's not ours. No one else is lagging. It's definitely a client error. So you can redo the things there. Ridge Rumble,
people.
We have our starting lineups and rules will be displayed right now. Our roster for Canada will be Poop, Tornado, Viddy, Arnlid, Ski, and Parker PK. Substitutes will be Versalti, Bleb, Rise, Crabshack, and Casual Alti. These subs will be playing in the second period. Meanwhile, starters will be playing in first and third unless there are other exceptions made by the captains of the team. I am the captain of the USA team. Canada has Viddy as Captain Canada. I will be Captain America for the team, holding down the fortress. And the USA roster starter will be Derek, who is stepping out of retirement just for this game. Forward 2, me, Wayne Train. Two-way, Matty G. Defense 1, Aiden Lau. Defense 2, 4X Haven. With starting goalie being Vincent Amico. I think we're ready to go.
Looks like
Are we ready to go? Rules, 7-minute periods. Substitutes will be playing in the second period, first and third.
What the hell are you doing, Viddy? Get all of these people off the ice. There's way too many people on the ice.
No, there's not. This is a 5v5.
Look, 1, 2. I think that's a little bit more than 5. It looks like about 8.
No, it's not.
Ski, Arnland. Okay, well,
Yeah,
I guess
no,
maybe I'm
everything's
wrong.
good.
Okay.
They're all on the bench.
Okay, got it.
That's why.
Okay, excellent. I think this is the most hyped up Kia has been for a match, and he sounds so unbothered over it. Yeah. I'm
But
hyped
no,
up, though.
Even though it doesn't sound like that, well, it definitely sounds like it for me. Kia's always been pretty monotone about these streaming things, but you best believe he's excited, and you best believe I'm excited.
We are absolutely
for
excited.
the Ridge Rumble! La, 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 la.
We have our
USA
subs on the
versus
bench
Canada,
for
we
defense.
are ready.
I need to hear the screaming Kia. Nerves are set. USA. Exactly, brothers. Let's get this show on the road. I am so hyped. I'm so pumped to see this, as I'm going to be as exciting for you guys as I can. 5v5 action here coming up next, as Shadow Viddy just changes the home team for whatever reason, even though I didn't say
I told him to. I told him.
Okay, good. As we are underway, now Derek wins the face-off for Team USA. Since we're back to Wayne, as now he's over the root line. Gains his own, drops him back to Matty G. Running the 3 forward cores. Now here comes Poop heading back the other way. Viddy with it now. He's looking, tries to send one up. He gets checked, goes through one man. Shooting save made by Parker. As now Wayne is there. Viddy out in front as Aiden Lau takes that one away. As we are now strung up here, side of the neutral zone. As I'm going to go ahead and mute Wayne's mic until the intermission, so he can focus on playing rather than listening to me talk. Here's Matty G. Derek with it now. Here's Derek inside the neutral zone. Sends one over now to Matty G on the close side boards. A little bit of nice shows to Cantlin. Here's Wings now, cutting inside. Shooting save. Rebound was there. As that one goes just wide. Derek is there now. Here's Viddy. He tries to cut through center, and he does. Splits the defenses, now he's moving in. Aiden Lau was there. Matty G with it here. Sends one over now on the close side boards. Arnold takes that one away. Here's Tornado. Looking with it now. Here's Tornado. So now he tries to send one up there to Viddy. He's successful in doing that. Big time hit there sent by the old man Wayne. He's flying along as he splits the defense, but Ski says no. Shuts down the veteran. Here's Tornado. Hoop now cutting inside. Flips the defense. Moving in now. Cutting save! Made by Parker out in front. Shooting one more time. Van makes another stop. As now the rebound was there. Poop now with it. That one goes just wide. Viddy sends that one through the crease. As now here's Derek. I apologize for calling him Parker, by the way. I meant to say Vin. Canadians or Canada, right? Yes. Here's Derek now. Cutting inside. Save made by Parker. Rebound is there. Here's Derek now. Out in front. Tornado takes that one away. Here's Derek. Sends one over to Wings. Now back up to Derek. He splits through. Tries to send one over. Derek in front. Save made one more time. There by Parker is now here comes Viddy. Super Aiden takes that one away and sends one back to Matty G. Now back up to Derek as he gains the zone. Along the far side boards. Here's Matty G running out of time and space. Sends one up to Derek. Shooting. Save. One more time. The rebound is there. Tornado with it one more time. He sends one up down to Viddy. Viddy now back to Tornado. He cuts to the outside. Here he is. He's looking for someone to get it to as he puts the brakes on him and cuts outside. Derek now with it. Tries to split the defense now. Here's Viddy. Viddy now chips one up. Here's Derek. One more time now. He gets intercepted there by Aiden. On it. Sending one over now to Poop. Close side boards. Puts the brakes on him. However, he's running out of time and space as Derek was there. Viddy takes that one away inside the neutral zone. He twirls. Gives it right to the Team USA. Because now here comes Wings. Moving in. Arnlid shuts the door. As the two former teammates try to cycle and cut through the offensive zone there with some seams. So here's Viddy. He's on the outside. Flips one over to himself. Loses the puck for a moment. Excellent stick handling. Centers one, shooting off the post. Didn't go. As now a second save is made. Slappy Santa able to take one away as he starts to break out. This is the youngsters' first big-time tournament as now here's Derek. Moving on in now. Tornado with it there. Ski with it now one more time. He lobs one up. Vitti able to take it away. Here's Poop. Sends one over to Vitti. Far side boards. Now Vitti. Sends one over. Now here's Poop one more time. In the slot area. Save with the blocker by Vin. Here's Santa with it now. Ski with it. Lobs one up. Tornado. Poop gains his own on the close side boards. All times, the time in space. Shooting save made by Vin. As now Poop is there. Sends one over to Vitti. Now he cuts inside. Sends one through the crease and wide. Here's Vitti with it one more time now. Vitti now to the outside. Tries to send one through, but Aiden Lau is there. Now Slappy Santa starts to break out. Here comes the veteran. Far side boards. Gains his own. Tries to split one over as he passes with one back to Derek. Derek was late as he gains his own. Sends one back up. Now cycling through a seam. Tornado shuts the doors. He reads it perfectly. Another veteran. There's some veteran-on-veteran action happening here. Here comes Vitti on the outside. Cutting to the inside. Off the post twice. Each post that one went off of. Here's Aiden Lau running out of time and space. Vitti with it there. Here's Slappy Santa. Drops one back to Wayne. Wayne now back to Matty G. He's looking as he sends one up to Derek. Almost an excellent pass, but that one is going to go icing, and I will finally get a break. An excellent game so far. Amazing pace. As we are definitely ready to get this one back underway. Shooting Black down in front. Here's Derek with it now. That one flips off of Vitti's back. Wayne unable to recover it. It's now Vitti gains his own. Poop loses it. Here's Wayne. Derek. Looking. Excellent stick handling as he walked the blue line, but Ski read it perfectly. Here's Poop now with it. Sends one over to Vitti. Now back to Poop. Now Vitti. He flips one to himself, even though it's totally unnecessary. Derek reads it perfectly. He's seen that before. Now he's one-on-one. Here comes the veteran. Cuts through the pass man. He's looking. Tries to cut outside, but Arnold, we know that he's got that speed. He's able to keep up. Vitti with it there. Now here's Poop one more time now with it. Just from back to Vitti. Here's now Vitti with it there. Here's Tornado on the outside. Flips one on net. The rebound was there. Not a bad decision there by Tornado. Arnold able to intercept that. Here's Vitti now with it. USA hemmed in their own zone. Derek able to take that one away as now he's flying along the near side boards. He gains his own. Here's Skeet sending one up. Now here's Poop. Sends one back to Vitti. Vitti now flips one over to himself. That inevitably stops their advance. As now here's Matty G. Here's going to be a 3-on-2 developing. Wayne looking for numbers. Has that one taken away as Haven gets caught flat-footed, but Aiden Lau bails the youngster out. Here's Tornado. Sending one over to Arnold. Nice decision there by Team Canada. Big time hit. They're sent by Derek, but Canada able to read it perfectly. Excellent stick handling as he's unable to get a shot. As Tornado with it now. Sending one over. Matty G able to intercept. He's looking now. Tries to cut to the outside. Here's Vitti with it there. He cuts to the defense. Shooting save made by Vin. As that one goes off the crossbar and inside. Another stop. Rebound is here. Excellent save made by Vin. As Matty G is able to take that one away as now they start the breakout. Derek beats the first man. Shooting glove stop by Parker. Why did Vitti add time? Who fucking knows, dude. Here's Aiden Lau. Vitti. There's just 10 seconds left to go in this first period. Still a scoreless hockey game so far. So now he's looking, sends one over. Wings with a chance. Shooting glove stop. Rebound. That one goes out the post. And that's going to be the end of your first period. Your stats will display on screen there. Vin with 10 saves. Parker with 6. RHL fighters are not as stressful as this. 25 concurrent viewers. We are now 30 minutes into this stream. Thank you all for tuning in. Let me see some score predictions.
Scoreless period. here.
Incredible. Period.
We do have to. Second period.
Coming up right now, 6-5. USA says Axolotl. He's stuck with it. We are definitely ready to get underway as we are just staring
Line
at the
2.
puck. As line 2 will now be coming onto the ice. Second and third periods are going to be high scoring, says Axolotl. As Bleb, the veteran, gets onto the ice now for Team Canada. As we have quite a lot of line changes. Tornado will be playing all periods. Braden 5 could not make it today.
Because of Braden 5's absence. Hello, everyone. I am Wayne. I was just playing in the period. Camlin said he wasn't playing. Camlin tells me at 10 that he's not playing.
Do you have to say everything that I say? Is it
fucking
necessary? What do you think, dude? It's almost like it's my fucking job right now to read chat and react to what the fuck you're saying.
Yeah, let's not be idiots here.
Fucking Einstein.
Derek is off.
Yeah,
Goalies
great. You're
get
fucking
kept.
welcome. Shut the fuck up. Okay.
Yes. All right, everyone, we are performing these line changes now and trying to get this thing all set up.
Absolutely.
Obviously, this is a very hard event to manage. A lot of people are confused. We did go over rules plenty of times, so they shouldn't be confused, but they are. And we are going to be allowing things.
I don't know what's confusing about this. The subs play now. This is not confusing.
Hey, Derek, they can't get the Canadian players off. Okay, well, everyone off the ice. If you're not playing.
Okay. What is Viddy doing?
It's simple. Yes, you do. Viddy.
My second line goalie isn't here. Okay, then you'll play.
I don't know why Extreme isn't on the team, because Extreme told me he would not be playing.
Well, hey,
I talked to Extreme, he said he wouldn't be playing.
Extreme is a fucking idiot. He is an actual goddamn moron. You said that you're not going to be here. What do you want us to do, Magic?
I don't know, dude.
Yeah, Extreme, suck my actual giant white hog, dude. You're not playing. I'm going to ensure that you literally do not play in any of these games.
Yeah. Now Viddy's DMing, so check that.
Got it. Thought you said you cannot?
You said you could. I have screenshots of him not being able to play. Y'all want... Do we want to let Extreme play? I think we can. If their sub is not there for him, we can have him as an emergency.
No.
Extreme, I have screenshots of you saying that I'm definitely... You said, and I'll quote, I'll pull it up right now.
Extreme is actually such a lolcout. Dude, I'm telling you.
I said yesterday...
No.
I said yesterday at 8:50 p.m., you said depends when, and I said either tomorrow or the day after. He said, oh yeah, never mind, definitely not tomorrow. If it's the day after, I can. And we had it tomorrow, so we did not include Extreme. I said tomorrow.
So I guess he was just lying then. So whatever, dude. You're not gonna play. At least not this game.
I don't know.
All right, Viddy.
Rise is on the roster.
Viddy, if this is so unbelievably complicated for you, then we can just keep the same people on the ice, even though there's no reason for us to do that at all. It's not complicated. You scroll up, you look at the roster, you look at the subs, and you remove the people who were on the original roster who were playing with you literally just a couple minutes ago, and then you put the other people who are here on. I get it, Kia, but now I'm off the ice. But whatever. Congratulations, man. Cry me a damn river.
Yeah, we. Yeah.
I don't know
We
what you want
are
me to tell
like.
you.
Do we just want to play with like the first? Hey, Viddy, you're in the chat right now. You can say, do we want to just play with like the actual line for like the whole thing?
As much as I don't want to do that, this is apparently too confusing for people. Yes, duh. It's just confusing with LC. People are crying and teammates want me to go back on. Okay. Well, go ahead and put the exact same people who were on for period 1 for period 2. We'll see what happens. Just go for it.
Yeah, extreme. Yeah, extreme. I know you're rage baiting. Don't worry.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he's
but like
he's
the
he's
people,
100% rage
the people on second line are not going on, but the people on second line want to play. So here at Ridge Radio, we are making sure that everyone is trying to be able to play. They don't have enough Canadians for a second line.
So then you keep the people who. So then the people who were originally on the first line who do not have a replacement present stay on the second line.
All right. The thing is, Canada doesn't have like enough players at all. So basically, it'd just be first line versus second line, which is not fair.
Okay, well, whatever then. We're just
gonna do first
stick
line.
with first line at least for now. Stick with first line. Let's hurry this up. Let's go.
Oh no! Freeze the puck. What's happening?
Let's blab with it now. Here's Johnny. Flips one up. Tornado able to take one away. He's along the far sideboard. Sends one over. Here's Poop. Vinny now along the close sideboard. He's looking. Sends one on net. Save made. Is Hyperion with it there. Here's Banks. Sending one over now. That one flips up the boards. Here's Kyle. Kyle with it there. Sends one back to Hyperion. They wait. See twirls. Looking. Sending one over to Aiden. Aiden now back up here to Banks. He's along the close sideboards. Or far sideboards even, I apologize. Here's Viddy. Far sideboards. Here's Aiden Lau. Takes one away there from center.
The play was offside.
Johnny is there. Alright.
We're just gonna keep first line.
Just keep first line then. Because this isn't fair now. Because enough people for Canada did not show up.
All right. All Canadian fans out there, blame your players. They obviously don't care about you. Yep, they don't care about you. So, they don't like you.
It sucks for us too, because I really wanted to see the second lines go at it, but and then end it with the third line, or sorry, the first line.
A thing that we did want to make sure, we wanted to have a large amount of inclusivity in all of our Ridge programs, which is why we selected Haven, a rookie. We wanted to see not only just the star power, but the depth be displayed. And because the Canadians players decided to not show, they didn't think it was important enough to actually play for their team.
Oh, I'm not gonna be home, and then he fucking mind, I guess. Magic, whatever. All right.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. Okay. Full.
Thank you, Tornado.
Lines,
Sorry.
I'm sorry to all the people on the second line. We did not get to display your skills. I'm sure they all have a lot of skills. Everyone on this roster is very skilled. But Canada has made that very, very, sad. Okay, Viddy sorry.
This is killing the pace of the game. We really need to hurry this up.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Can Viddy hurry this shit up, dude? We're gonna use line 2. We're doing sort of... Viddy, I swear to God, if you change your mind one more fucking time, I'm actually gonna fuck your
Don't
life
talk
up,
about it on the stream. That's what we're doing on the group. We're doing technical difficulties right now.
This is killing the pace of the game. This is just stupid. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Three. Ladies and gentlemen, we are so unbelievably sorry for the amazing show of competence by our board of directors, who
Not
are
just board of
assisting us
directors, let's be real. It is
with
not
our
entirely
event.
Vidi's fault, guys.
Not
It
entirely,
is simply
but
a lot of players. It is no one's fault entirely.
no, we do not have we do not have
They're spamming in
donations set up.
chat, so I can't say anything. Yeah.
Uh,
Vidi is definitely, yeah.
Braden5 says that Vidi is pissing him off. Braden5, thank you for your words.
Okay, Vidi is off.
That's Kyle. Oh, okay. You're Kyle? Okay. Well, Braden5 has a very similar username. Parker for Bod, please. Can we get Parker in the board of directors? That way we can have somebody with Ridge affiliation inside of the board of directors to speak for us. Because clearly, I don't know. Give me mod, dude. We've asked 100,000 times, dude. We have asked so many times for moderator.
Oh no, we tried. To all the people who are wondering why are we not able to do more, we talked to Vidi. We said, hey, for this specific event, can we have Captain Perms? Can we have moderator to be able to host this?
And the answer was no, because for some unbelievable reason we're not in control of our own event. Vidi just started doing whatever he wanted to. I'm not gonna have it at all.
Okay. Are we good?
If he's still making changes, then...
Is Camlin here?
Where is Camlin?
Camlin's gone. Oh no,
Okay.
Camlin's on the ice. We're good.
Okay,
We're good.
okay, good, good.
Banks, Kyle, Bacon, Camlin, Vin. Okay,
Your
yeah, we're
uncle
good.
is not Al Arbor, Parker. Cole says I walk Vidi. I hear ya. Dude.
I want all bench players off so I can like see this here. Okay, redoing numbers. Like, oh, alright, Johnny's out of the event. I guess. Vidi is definitely taking the reins here. Cole, I don't know why you're saying sorry. It's not your fault, dude.
Sorry, guys. Well...
We're gonna get this show on the road here.
Vidi, I swear, dude, just hurry up. You're literally killing the pace of the game.
Ski's dopamine is dropping.
Wayne and Kia, you gotta organize better. How about you show the fuck up whenever you say that you will, dude, and then come talk to me.
No, how about you say that you'll show up when you will?
Yeah. Just say that you'll show up, you fucking idiot. And then we probably wouldn't even be in this problem.
Hey, Streamy, you would have been on the lineup, but you
Good fucking
just
job.
said you
You
wouldn't
make
show.
everyone's day around you worse. I bet you're fucking proud of that, you fucking scumbag. Anyway, we are ready to get underway. Here we go.
Sorry to all the little kids out there watching the stream. We are back.
Here's Cameron.
Sorry to all the people who had to hear to that swearing.
He sends one up to Kyle. Now Kyle over to Banks. Banks now chips. He's moving in. Offsides is somehow called. Thank you for salty. Banks. Here's Bleb. He wins the face-off. He's been probably one of the best face-off men that the league has seen. As now he cuts inside, shooting, save made by Vin. And it gets rebounded out in front. Now here's Kyle. Sending one over to Crab Shack. Now here's Bleb. He deeks.
Dude, the
sends
stream
over
is
to
blocked.
Tornado.
The stream is blocked. The stream
shit.
is blocked.
Thank you for letting me know.
Sorry,
I
boys.
completely forgot about that. I apologize. I got it. I got it. That has
Only
nothing
30
to do with Wayne.
seconds have passed. Not much has happened.
That has nothing to do with Wayne.
Don't blame us.
That's all me. Since went up to Kyle.
Only 30 seconds have passed.
Nothing happened in that 30 seconds. It was an offsides. Here's
There's
Kyle.
2 offsides calls.
Here's Banks. Shooting save made by Parker. As that one gets rebounded out in front. Now here's Tornado. Parker and Vin, despite the pressure, have settled in nicely as Hamlin lobs that one into the Montreal zone. That's going to go icing. As once again we get another stoppage in play. Crab Shack, he's been absolutely incredible.
Crab Shack said he wasn't going to show, and then he showed. These Canadian players are idiots.
Here's Banks. Moving on in now. Crab Shack takes that one away. There's Kyle. Now Tornado. Justin back to Bleb. Is now here's Tornado one more time. Tries to flip one up. Matty G takes it away. Sending one up now. Here's Ornlid. Hoop with it there. Along the close side boards. Tries to cut inside, but Camlin reads it nicely as he just outweighted his opponent. Here's Kyle. Tries to flip one up, but Ornlid was there. Camlin. He sends one over. Here's Banks now on the far side boards. Moving on in now in the slot. Sending one over to Kyle. Great stop by Parker with the glove as he reads it perfectly. And that confidence begins to show. It's now Ornlid with it there. Sending one up. Here's Poop. Tornado. Here's Poop now with it. It's a little bit of lag there with Showcase. Here's Matty G. Ornlid able to take control of the situation as now he sends one up. Here's Tornado. Close side boards. He sends one over there to Kyle as he centered. Far side boards now. Kyle looking for someone to get it to as he drops it back to Matty G. Excellent seam pass. However, Bleb reads it perfectly. Here's Poop with it there. Tries to cut to the outside. Excellent pass over to Tornado. Shot! And shot right there as he shoots. And an excellent stop there by Vin. Someone says Parker
They're trying to
shutout.
say to stall. A little bit of announcer curse. Not announcer curse. That's just someone in chat.
Canada's first line versus USA's second line. It's more like a mix of like both first line and second line for both teams.
No. Yeah, no. So basically, it's...
Oh my
yeah.
goodness. Oh my goodness. That was very close to a goal. Here's Ornlid. Now Hoop sends one up. All of these players deserve to be here. It isn't really like there's much of a difference between first and second line, beside a couple names. Here's Banks now. Tries to cut to the inside. Shooting! Blocked away by Parker. Rebound was right there. His Hoop has it. Now he's along the close sideboards. Here's Ornlid. Sending one over to Bleb. Now back to Ornlid. As they do a quick 1-2 pass. He sends one over to Tornado on the far sideboards. Back to Poop now with it. Excellent passes. However, Camlin was there. Sends one up. Banks with it as now here comes Matthew G with a semi-breakaway. He's looking. Sends one over to Kyle. Shooting save! Rebound right there! Rebound again! Is now Banks shooting save one more time! As Bleb finally able to recover that fourth rebound. Here's Poop now with it. Checked into the boards. Big time there by Camlin. As he starts to break out. Ornlid takes it away as now he lobs one up. Banks with it there. So here's Matty G. Sending one
We
up.
are seeing such an amazing display of this goalie talent.
Absolutely.
A completely scoreless period. Both goalies are playing at their absolute finest.
Absolutely. Despite the pressure, and Parker was talking about how he was feeling the pressure pre-game, doesn't even look like it. I mean, it looks like he's Jordan Binnington out there. Doesn't feel a thing. Here's Tornado. Hamlin able to take it away. Now back up here to Kyle. He gets inside the slot. He's looking to shoot. He does. Rebound. After that one got punched away with the blocker. Shooting one more time. He covers up his legs. Butterfly position. Rebounded out in front. His poop with it there. Far side boards. Matty G. Here's poop now in the center of the ice. Hamlin has been absolutely incredible. But he gets a little bit out of his element and tries to start a breakout. Here's Kyle, checked into the boards there by Bleb. Here's Matty G. This one has been a physical one so far. Tries to make a nice pass through a seam there. However, it was completely covered. Here's Poop with it now. Close side boards. None of these teams have really been making a whole lot of mistakes. They've been very well structured. Lobbing one up as that one's just going to go wide of the cage. And that's not going to go icing. Kyle now. Banks takes a bad angle shot. That one goes off the crossbar. Very close to that one being our first goal of the game. We've seen a couple of those over there in the offensive zone for Canada. Now he sends one up. Our first breakaway of the game. Here's Banks moving in, shooting, save! Made right there by Parker. And the rebound was there. Recovered quickly by Captain Canada. Which is going to be Bleb. Here's Kyle. Arnland. Sending one up now. Tornado. Here's Poop now on the near side boards. He's looking, cuts inside. Hyperion was there. Sending one over now. Here's Kyle. He cuts to the outside. He's looking for someone to get it to. Drops one back to Camlin. Camlin now back up to Kyle. He cuts through the defense with speed. Tries to split through. He does. He's looking. Excellent to Camlin.
He has no help.
Drops one back to Derek. Where was the help?
Dude, why is Derek... Oh my god.
Where was the help right there? I feel like...
I have no idea.
Kyle was doing that all himself.
Oh, Banks left the game.
Oh, Banks left the game. Go ahead and put Derek back on, as Banks may have lagged out. Now here's Camlin one more time.
Oh, I do believe. Banks did say he had to leave soon. So
Here's
after
Kyle.
that missed shot, that might have taken him over the edge.
Here's Tornado.
Yeah, Banks had to go.
Here's Poop. Derek able to take it away. Derek, he gets checked into the boards by Tornado. Bacon able to recover it there. He sends one up. Excellent pass there by Bacon over to Kyle. He cuts to the center. Shooting save with the glove. There by Parker, an absolutely excellent save. Lobs one up. That one gets off the boards. As now we are heading into the third period now, as we are now getting late inside of the second. Intercepted there by Krabshack. He activates his offense. Taken away there by Bacon. Sending one over. Here's Ornley. Sending one over to Poop now. Poop with it there. Jumps him back to Tornado. Now back to Poop. He's looking. Back to Tornado. Looking. Kyle takes one away. There's now 5 seconds left to go. And this game is going to remain scoreless as both goalies take a sigh of relief. This period finally is over. Second period action.
This is an absolutely amazing game. Obviously, with all the people flooding in this game, we have had some serious lag issues. We would like to, all the people in the stream, if you're watching the stream with us, please, you don't have to be at the game as a fan. Please, it's better for the players. Starting line is on.
I mean, both goalies are playing absolutely incredible so far. And no, it is not Canada's first line versus the USA second line. Not even close.
I don't know why we're saying that. It's the exact same. All right, now.
It's literally a mix of both. Everybody says that Parker needs to just go ahead and let one in. Vin, he's been in this situation before. He's not feeling a damn thing right now. But Parker, the young aspiring goaltender over there for Team Canada, didn't do so great in the last tournament. But here, we're going into the third period completely scoreless. What are you noticing right now?
I am noticing an absolute masterclass in this defense. Banks missed a breakaway on Parker. Yes, that is true, but it's really not. You really can't hold it against this team. Everyone is performing at their peak. Not a single bad player is on this roster. And obviously, this has been a battle of the midline. Defense has been absolutely astounding on both sides. 5v5 has only established that. We're going to see a goal eventually. Every defense cracks But the real question is, who is going to put the nail in the coffin for this team? I'm going to go on Defen. I have to play. Kia, please take it away.
Absolutely will. Happily. We'll take it away, Wayne. Thank you. As we are ready. Third period action, 0-0. Tied hockey game. We've never even seen this before. As Extreme starts fanning people for whatever reason. Extreme, the Captain Perm abuser, has Captain Perms, but the people running the event do not. Yeah, you should pursue a career in sports commentating. I have thought about it. I did think about doing basketball and hockey for quite a while, but ultimately I decided on the military and college. Here's Poop. Now here's Slappy Santa. He lobs one up. Ornlid takes one away, since went over to Ski. Here's Viddy now on the close side boards. Excellent stick handling there by Viddy. Taken away quickly, however, by Matty G. Here's Poop. As that goes offsides. Both of these goaltenders have been absolutely incredible. Defenses as well. Slappy Santa is also very performed. Here's Viddy. He loses control of the puck as that one goes behind the cage. Then inside of that drop-down butterfly position, waiting for what could have been a wraparound goal there. Good awareness there by Viddy as that one gets taken away inside of the defensive zone for Montreal, or Canada even, I apologize. As now here's Viddy cutting inside, right in front, save! Right there! That one made out of complete desperation there by Vin. He was way out of position, but regardless, made the save. So now here's Slappy Santa. As we were getting word by courtside journalists, as now Wayne takes a shot, gloved by Parker. Right there from the center by courtside journalists. That Canadian players are arguing. If your stream is lagging or the quality is low, please do refresh your stream. As now here's Derek, sends one up to Wayne as he takes the shot. Right there, Ornlid, as the save was made. Quickly there by Parker. I do apologize for being a bit late on that call. As now here's Derek. He's looking now. Trying to create some numbers. However, that's not going to happen as Wayne was a little bit too late there on the rush. So now here's Matty G. Here's Tornado. Goes off sides. 5 minutes left to go in this one. So here's Poop. He's on the close sideboards looking. Aiden Lau. Now he starts to break out. Tries to over. Should have manual passed that one. However, there was a guy right on his back. Because now Viddy just leaves him wide open. Slappy Santa was trying to play the 2-on-1. And Vin was forced to make a great save. As I know that he takes a sigh of relief knowing that he stopped that chance. As now here's Poop. Here's Derek. Looking for someone to get it to is now Wayne. All of these players are having to play defense for their respective teams. Now here's Wayne in the slot, shooting save with the right pad as he kicked it out. Punched the blocker down, and a good save as it looks like both of these goaltenders are looking good. Here's Tornado now, cutting inside. Viddy right there in front, poked off his stick by Vin. Excellent awareness there by Vin and reaction time to poke that one off of his stick. As now here's Matty G. Sending one over now to Wayne. Wayne now on the close sideboards. He's looking for someone to get it to. Sends one over to Derek. He's looking. Now he drops one back to Wayne. He's not able to get a shot off. Heading back the other way now. Here's Viddy. Sends one over back to Poop. He's looking for someone to get it to. Sends one back over to Tornado. That one gets taken off of his stick there by Derek. As now he gains his own. He's inside the neutral zone. Viddy able to take it away. Sending one up. Matty G. 4:14 left to go in this one. Sends one over. Now here's Derek. He's on the close sideboards, looking. Now he sends one back over to Matty G. Matty G, he twirls, looking. Now over to Derek. He's inside of the slot area. Back up to Wayne. That one gets taken off his stick as arm that separates body from puck. Now here's Viddy. It's going to be a 2-on-1. Now a 3-on-2 developing. Now here's Poop. He's looking for someone to get it to. Here's Viddy now one more time. Drops it back to Poop. Now in the slot. Sends one over to Viddy. Shooting save made by Vin. Is on there with it there. Here's Tornado. Drops one back. Now here's Tornado. Semi-breakaway coming up. Sends it high and wide. In front. Poked off of his stick. Slappy Santa able to regain control of the rebound. Sending one over to Wayne. Here's Derek. Now back over to Tornado. Derek now with it. Here's Wayne. Sending one over to Derek. He cuts inside. Shooting. Glove save. There by Parker. Now Vitti tries to cut through, but pretty much all of Team USA's defense is right there in front of them as they seem to be sitting back in their formation. 3 minutes left to go in this one. Tornado had probably the best chance of the game that we've seen so far outside of that Bakes breakaway. Is now, for some reason, Vitti, instead of just passing it back to his teammates, turns it over, sends one up. Now here's Derek. He's looking now, sends one over. Now here's Wings. Derek now with it. Shooting! Oh my goodness! Parker barely got his pad on that. So here's Matty G. Wayne with it there. Sends one up to Derek. Now he gains his own. Looking. Gets around the first man, but Ski was ready for it. So he puts the kibosh right there on that one. So here's Vitti moving on in now. Shooting! Save made by Van with the glove. 2:22 left to go in this one. Derek. Here's Wayne. Sending one over now to Matty G. Now over to Vitti.
The play was offside.
Offsides. That one just ended up going out of the sub. Derek drops him back to Wayne. Derek now gains his own on the far side boards. Now here's Wayne. He has plenty of space, but taken off of his stick as Arnold separates body from puck. And here's Tornado. Poop now with it there. Here's Vitti. Tornado now cuts inside. Slappy Santa takes it off his stick. Here's Slappy Santa now. He's been a small bright spot for this Team USA roster. As now here's Vitti. Derek with it there as he gets back. Slappy Santa just trying to keep up. Now here's Matty G. Looking now, here comes Derek. Sends one over to Wayne. He's wide open off the crossbar! As that one barely almost went in, but it didn't. As Matty G was there. As now here's Vitti in the slot, twirling, looking, shooting, scores! Our first goal of the game. Just with 1 minute left in this third period as Canada takes a 1-0 lead. As now here's Wayne. Derek now trying to show up here whenever it matters most. A minute 15 left in this one. Derek now cuts inside. Wayne shooting off the crossbar. Didn't go. As now here's Ski. Vitti with it now. 1 minute 8 left to go in this one. Now going on to a 1 minute 5 as they try to kill time. They know just how dangerous this Team USA roster can be. As now they're just trying to open up some scenes and try to get it moving forward. Now here's Arnold. Helmos has that one taken away. 55 seconds left to go in this one. That one gets turned over. If you are Team USA, you have to attack right here. Now, here's Derek. Is now Vitti able to take control. They're caught flat-footed. Slappy Santa with it now. Game on his stick. Taken off of his stick. Slappy Santa holds on to it. Vitti cutting inside. Save. As now it gets rebounded. Team USA has a chance, but no. Intercepted is now Vitti with it now. He's looking. Vitti able to take control. 20 seconds. Captain Canada sends one over. Can Team USA recover? Yes, they will. Slappy Santa lobs one up. Here's Derek. He's trying to cut outside. Wayne's right there with him. Taking off his stick. That's going to be the end of it. 10, 9, 8. Matty G intercepts. 5 seconds. And Canada will secure the win. In a heartbreaker for Team USA as they lose in the dying seconds. Captain Canada Parker gets a shutout. Your stats will appear on screen. Both goaltenders was amazing. Both teams was amazing. as the Canada chants in chat are right there. As ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in here to the RHL broadcast. Parker says, I'm Jordan Bennington. But thank you all for tuning in. We had about 25 concurrent viewers that entire stream. We thank you all so much for showing up to these events, enjoying them, watching them. Overall, thank you all. And this is Kia, signing off.